Hello everybody. Hi everyone. Oh, hi. Here in my hands I have the brand new Sennheiser Profile wireless sort of little microphone set. I'm a massive believer in making sure that your audio for video is perfect. When I'm doing stuff that involves recording sound, whether it be a family holiday or going up to doing some sort of documentary work or broadcast work, what I need is solid dependency, and above all, I need my sound to be really good. So here's what we've got: a lovely little box, nice and eco-friendly cardboard. Let's have a look what's inside. Ooh. So I've not seen this yet, so I'm going to kind of go at it all blind. So here's a nice little travel pouch. So here's how it looks. Let's open this up. There's some booklets, which we'll leave those to later. And here we've got some cables. Well, let's look at the cables in a minute. But this is exciting. Look at this. So this is, I assume is the battery pack holder, but it's got a foamy on top. So if we take the foamy off, look at that. We can see the mic capsules inside. And then if we press this button, this is the little receiver. Tinky with a screen protector on, which I'm going to leave on as long as possible. It looks like, and there's a tripod mount here, so this could be a handheld, or you kind of mount it on the tripod. Now that's really interesting. Oh look, so once you look in the back, the receiver has got the inputs there, so you can plug it in, like connect it without removing it. Oh, that's so clever. And then we press these buttons here on the side, boom. And here's our they're dinky little transmitters. Now, clearly what we've got here is we're going to have an excellent Sennheiser mic capsule in here. And there's two. So you get two in a pack, and they feel good. Right, so here we've got, I'm going to use this one. I'm going to pull out. So it's like a little USB right angle thing. Let's take out the receiver. And we can plug, oh, this is good, yeah. Okay, so that will now go here, like that. So there we go, so that's on my, oh, it's turned on. Oh my, look at that. So it's detected, look at that. So as soon as I plugged it in, that's the thing between the lightning and the USB-C connectors, we've got this little thing stuck in there. And that is a cold shoe mount, which, this is very clever. And that goes on here like this. This is super clever. So you've got USB here, and when that's plugged in, and that goes into your computer, I've just tried this on my Mac, it pops up as an audio device. Let's see what else is in the box. We've got jack to jack. So one would go into here, marked out, and then the other one would go into your camera, a USB cable, and a furry, a dead cat. And now that looks pretty neat, so let's take one of these out. It twists and locks. Right, ain't going anywhere. It's a small thing, but it's really important. That's what people say about me, apart from the important thing. It's a locking jack, and then when you have a mic, now this is a Sennheiser ME2, and it's about 100 quid, but for £100 you're getting a really good, high quality lavalier or tie-clip mic with a whole bunch of clips and things like that. So that goes in here, nice satisfying push. And then with the collar, now you can use these mics with any jack, you don't have to be a locking one because the lock sort of pushes out of the way. But there we go, now that isn't going anywhere. Now to me, look at that, a little transmitter which you can hide down in someone's pocket. Transmitter, run the wire up through the thing and then clip it onto the outside of the shirt. That is a pretty decent setup for a wireless mic set. Altogether, once it's fully charged, should give you about 15 hours of runtime. That's a really lot of runtime. So that will be for the transmitters and receivers fully charged, and put them in and out the case to keep them topped up. But you don't need an app. Yay! It's always got to be about audio quality. There are so many people making vlogs and doing YouTube videos, and a lot of the time the sound is terrible. But really, one of these, and even if you don't buy one, but I'd recommend it. One of these, 100 quid, you probably get one for less. plugged into there, clipped on, whilst you're wandering around talking about your stuff, that's going to give you some really decent sound. Getting really good sound is probably the most important thing in a video, whether it be a documentary or whether it be a vlog, whatever you're doing. People will notice bad sound before they notice bad pictures. I promise you. If the sound craps out halfway through, it's going to sound terrible. In here, we'll give you 5 hours of recording. Now, that's even a lot for me, and I can talk a lot. It's USB-C, plug it in, come up as a file, a hard drive, drag the audio, and then away you go again. It also has a low latency. Now, what that means is that the time it takes for the signal, the voice, whatever, the audio source to leave here and go to here is low. So when you're monitoring through headphones, and you do the monitoring by plugging some headphones into here, so when this is on top of your camera or in your phone, wherever you've got your receiver plugged into, you've got onboard monitoring, which is fantastic because you need to hear what's being recorded. Once you've got your USB adapter in the box that comes in the box here, the little U thing that I showed you before, once that goes in, you can just pop that into the side of your laptop, and you've got a wireless receiver plugged into the side of your laptop, and then you can do your little snazzy, you can do your Zoom calls, wander around, do a little bit of Zoom calling, bit of Google Meet, whatever, you know, wirelessly. And all you need is that. All you need is that. Right? And the reason you can store 5 hours of recording, which I assume is 5 hours on each one, which means technically if you're doing one, you could switch and you could have 10 hours, which that's a full-on day of recording, like 10 hours straight of audio. That's a lot of talking. Of course, don't forget you can record straight onto it. You can do it as a handheld, so you can, if you, oh no, I need to do a quick interview and you don't want to mic someone up, you do this. It's all ready to go. So I'm going to charge it up and have a little play with it. That sounds quite rude, doesn't it?